Let me just get the door for you.
Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Okay.
You're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
All right, guys. So speaking of crazy women, right? I already did a story today about a crazy woman, right? So we got to do another story about a woman who I'm not sure if she's crazy or maybe she's just ungrateful, right? You guys let me know, okay? I'm trying to figure out exactly what's going on here, but I'm really not surprised because I think that some women are just like this. Some women are just unappreciative and ungrateful when a man takes her out on a nice date. And that is what this video is about, because there's a video going viral of a young king taking this woman out on a date who refused to get out the car because he took her to the Cheesecake Factory, okay? And I want to react to it because this is going super duper viral and everybody has an opinion on it. And I got to give a disclaimer before I get into it. I don't know if this video is a skit. It could be a skit. You know, in the world of social media and TikTok today, it could be a skit. Who knows? Maybe the Cheesecake Factory is doing this skit, okay, in order to advertise their restaurant. I don't know. It's such a crazy situation. This woman's so delusional that, again, in my mind, I think it's a skit, right? But I'm not entirely sure. As of right now, news outlets are reporting on it as if it's not a skit. So I'm going to assume that it's probably a skit, but I don't know if it's a skit.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Okay.
You're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Wow, there's just so much to say about this already. Okay, so many red flags, right? So many red flags. And here's the thing. I feel bad for homie. Okay, I really do. Because he's clearly a nice guy. He's being a gentleman. He's doing what you're supposed to do, right? What women claim that they like. But this ungrateful woman, who unfortunately I can't roast because there's some people in the comment section when I talked about Jada Pinkett Smith and the fact that I believe her side profile looks like an 05 PT Cruiser. People got mad and said, well, I don't like when you talk about people's looks. All right, cool. Well, I guess I won't do it there. I won't roast what this woman looked like. But let's just say that me personally, right? Me personally, if it was me, okay, I'm not sure if I would have been comfortable enough taking her to the Cheesecake Factory on the first date, because I personally think that the Cheesecake Factory is a nice restaurant, right? And if a guy takes you to the Cheesecake Factory on the first date, that means that he really likes you, right? That means that he has very high interest in you, okay? Because he's taking you to a restaurant that's not cheap, right? I mean, it's not cheap. I'm not sure exactly what type of man in the past has she been dating, who she been with, but I think the Cheesecake Factory is pretty, you know, is pretty up there, right? For the most part. Now, again, there are restaurants that are, I guess, more prestigious than the Cheesecake Factory. But when it comes to chain, restaurants, I think the Cheesecake Factory is pretty good, right? I think that it's a compliment. It says a lot when a man wants to take you to the Cheesecake Factory, right? But apparently, according to this woman, not really, right? It's almost kind of disrespectful because she thinks that she looks better than she really does. And I'm telling you right now, again, I could say a lot more, but I'm not going to because I'm going to be respectful, right? I'm just going to give, constructive criticism here. I think that if Kevin Samuels was alive, right, she needs to talk to him, right? She needs to talk to him and get a reality check, right? This woman needs a reality check ASAP. The fact that this woman pulled out her phone, not to, I don't know, make sure she looks good or to adjust her makeup or whatever, but to get on social media and start projecting what is happening on the date should have meant that the date was over, right? I mean, the dude should have picked up at that point, okay, this ain't the type of woman I really want to be taking out a date. She already projecting what we're doing on social media. Clearly, she's in it for the clout, right? She's a clout chaser, okay? And now she got a problem with me taking her to the Cheesecake Factory. Just saying. Plenty of red flags here.
Yeah. Come on, get on in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
I'm laughing because I'm just thinking in my head. I'm like, look, man, look, you gotta be nice to these women, but I'm just keeping it 100. She does not look good enough, right, to have the standards that she has. I don't think she is as attractive as she thinks that she is. Okay, I think that she's punching above her weight here, which, just looking at her, it might be difficult to do, right? Hard to believe, but I think that she is. Okay, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself to keep you safe, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course.
Look at this woman's face as this dude is saying all the things he's supposed to do. Again, this is, again, I feel bad for him, but this is simp behavior right here. The fact that you even have to have this conversation and the fact that you're having this conversation instead of kicking her out of the car and telling her to get an Uber, right? Again, this is simp behavior here, okay? There should be zero tolerance for this type of disrespect and ungratefulness, because that's what this is right here, okay? That's exactly what this is. A man taking a woman to the Cheesecake Factory on the first date is going all out, right? That's going all out, okay? Because, I mean, you could have went to Red Lobster, right? Applebee's, Cheddar's, something like that. That's, not as up there as the Cheesecake Factory, but, still more affordable. But that's the move anyways, right? That's honestly what you probably should do most times, okay? Because that way you can weed out people like this, right? These type of girls, without having to spend too much money.
And just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative. And at least,
Yo.
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, like
refusing to get out the car to go and eat at the Cheesecake Factory. That, by definition, is uncooperative. But see, the problem is that this woman don't really like this guy in the first place. She's the type of woman that uses guys to fill her belly, right? She uses dudes to go out on nice dates with no real intention of actually, you know, having a real relationship with these guys. Okay, she's clearly not attracted to this dude. She ain't feeling this dude. She's just, you know, going with emotions, trying to get her clout up on social media. And that's what's going on here, 100%.
Even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay,
I don't know you.
I can respect that. I can.
It's too early for that, okay? But she wants something more than the Cheesecake Factory. Guys, do you understand the delusion? Do you understand the delusion? Okay, it's too early to, you know, hold hands, okay, anything like that. We're not even talking about anything super serious, right? It's too early for that, right? It's too early for any type of intimacy. But you need to do something better than the Cheesecake Factory on the first date. The delusion is off the charts, right? I'm not even sure if this is real, okay? I can't believe this. I cannot believe this right now.
When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
Again,
maybe
I don't
we're
know
not there
yet.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself all made
There's nothing
up.
wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay. Well, look at my planner where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late. And like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment. And that is not possible.
And that's why I'm saying.
Well, I don't know you well enough to take you to the Cheesecake Factory or to take you to a restaurant better than the Cheesecake Factory on the first date. I'm just saying, okay? You got to understand, this woman in a sane world, she should be feeling grateful to go to a place like Cheesecake Factory. Because, I mean, really, let's keep it 100. Applebee's is appropriate, right? For this type of woman, Applebee's, I don't know, maybe not even Applebee's, maybe like, I don't know. I don't know, maybe Chipotle, right? Chipotle might be the move, okay? I'm just saying, I don't know. Panda Express, honest to God, true, right? Considering everything here, again, this woman will be lucky to go to Applebee's. Again, in the same world, she should be jumping up and down to go to Cheesecake Factory because that's rare, right? That's a rare occasion for her. I'm just saying. Again, you see, like, just how warped this woman's mind is in regards to reasonable expectations and standards, okay? First and foremost, she thinks that she looks better than she looks, okay? She don't. Clearly, you can tell from the way that she conducts herself, the attitude is not right. There's a whole lot of things that are just not good with this woman, just bad signs, right? Run away. But she thinks she's a prize, right? She thinks she is a cat. She thinks she's something, okay? She's so good because she got a little bit of Instagram clout because she likes to walk around with her chest out, right? she thinks that, you know, she is something special. Amazing.
I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, you know, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice, fancy restaurant as Aria, especially if I'm paying for the whole thing, which I'm still willing to do. I would have been, but if we're late, I mean, I told you twice.
It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there. and while we're in the parking lot
I mean,
and waiting for a reservation.
we can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, like, you know, the
No.
equivalent to that? I mean,
I literally
you don't
just said-
understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong with
I
that.
will die.
Bruh. What simp done took this woman out on dates before? See, this is a problem. I'm gonna tell you why this is a problem. This is what happens when you have a world full of dating apps and everything is so unbalanced, right? Mediocre women think that they are a lot better than they are because dudes are just willing to do anything they can to get with women these days, right? Including treating them better than they actually deserve to be treated. So her mind and her judgment is clouded based off her prior experience with simps. And this guy, in my opinion, although I feel bad for him, I feel him right at his core. He's contributing to the problem. He's making the problem worse by not putting her in her place and kicking her out, right? Sending her on her way, okay? Bringing her down a few notches, okay? I'm so serious. I'm so serious. Because again, you know, in a normal world, this woman should be happy to be getting a date at Red Lobster, right? She should be happy. She should be excited about that.
That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for that.
No.
I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Yeah, I'm up.
So
There we go.
You just want to call it a night?
Now, again, he should have ended it immediately. He should have see, him dropping her off at home is a courtesy. Okay? That's a courtesy. Nah, you got to get out now. You're in my car. You're in my property. I'm not allowing you to be here anymore. You're trespassing. You got to go. Call yourself an Uber. I got somewhere to be. You know what I'm saying? That's what the move is.
I mean,
Yeah.
isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
He was
but
out of the parking space.
If I don't feel
Can you
respected,
see?
I am not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well, I mean, you are serious. You're really leaving.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't want this place anyway, right?
I mean, I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already set them, and you've broken every one.
Oh
So
my God.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
All right, whatever. Well,
I mean, it's not a big deal to her because she didn't want to go to date in the first place, right? She wasn't interested in this dude. She was just using him, right? Again, this is what you call a gold digger right here, right? This is legitimately what a lot of dudes complain about when it comes to taking these girls out on these dates, and they're clearly not interested in you, right? But they're just going out on a date for the free food. Okay, she's a time waster, right? A time waster. Okay. And now she's upset. She's shocked that this man is not willing to compromise, which he shouldn't. I think he is compromising. Actually, taking her home is a compromise, right? Not compromising would have been get out my car right now. Now she's upset and shocked that he's taking her home.
I guess I understand. You got to do what you got to do. I understand where you're coming from.
Got all dressed up for nothing. Again, I got a lot of questions. That was fascinating. Let me know what you guys think. Is this woman ungrateful, or does she have the proper expectations? Who's in the right here? I got a feeling who most people go side with, but you never know. I could be missing something here. I think that the dude was compromising by taking her home. He should have just kicked her out and told her to walk or take an Uber and been on his way, right? That's what I think. But let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.